What in the fuck? What are you talking about? I said, yeah, that's cool. What are you saying, man? I'm trying to get this started before this came over here. Oh, my shit at?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. He'll start at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. On the run to the right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
60. Seven Pirates, Mustang 19. Warriors.
Back to the air once more on second down. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
19.
On third down, he'll set up to throw. In the middle, he's got his hand complete. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Panther first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
70 Ray. Come on.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught by Brooks. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole for the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Ready? Panther 60. Go.
Back to the air one more time. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to let this one go.
Oh, that's a pick, man.
This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Like.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On the double. 19 tight. 19. Let's go. 77 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Taken in, and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Let's go now. Lightning 18.
The tight end motioning left here. Right back to him on first down. He'll move the mile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
On the ready.
Second down and 8.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Ready, ready. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, check. Panther 60, Panther 60.
It's Otten in motion. Here's a toss, right side. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back tosses. Now it's third down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
70 Lions.
Throwing now on third and long. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Early big play here. Really go for it on fourth down.
Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That's a big ask. And the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Throwing right into the hands of his running back. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's a Carolina first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Get it. 60 boxes. 6, 7, go.
They'll look to throw. And he let a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Second and 10.
Ready. Get up.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Taken in right side by Leggett. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here comes the screen to Brooks. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that pass to go.
He's got it at the 3. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Moving to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
Go there, fullback trying to get it. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the...
Come on, Buck, stop, bro.
After putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
3rd and goal.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready,
To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the double. Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
It's Otten in motion. They'll send a tight end in motion.
Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From 23, here's 2nd and a couple. Off play action.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 6 Warrior. 70. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here.
Oh, get out
And he
there.
works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 36-yard line.
2nd and a yard.
Come on. Come on. Hit.
Look wide. Get this one complete. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. And touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after the catch.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to pick this one off. And no chance to return this one.
Oh, my goodness, Randy.
Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with press. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. And if he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got it. That's complete. Number 14 with a pick up the 14. And a 1st down.
Pressure leading.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 range. Hawk, let's go.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Ready.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
36 yards.
And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Forward 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions.
A away. Incomplete. Jamel Dean that time. All over him in coverage.
Defended by Jamel
And the
Dean.
defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Come on. Set. 60 by 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The throw here is complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Panthers are on the board just before halftime. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Top 19. Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Yep.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had football. Here, he's got a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Hawk, trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
That's caught outside. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
41-yard line.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shaheed in motion.
Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Cougar 19. Ready.
That is caught wide on the HBO, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They hook up again, second time on this drive. This one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Get it.
10 at the 26-yard
18
line.
Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Bravo 80. Go.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Ready. Bravo 80.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Now they are in business. inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
60 Vikings, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Okay, ready?
Second and 11.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
It's Otten in motion.
Ready, ready?
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Cowboy 80.
That's out quickly, and it is caught. He'll be stopped here, short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. Easy for a lineman to get too far down the field. That wide receiver screen, so that time they caught it, the flag came out. Task now a really tough one. Third and very long. Quick throw out wide, it is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Bucs go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come 19. Ready? Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ready?
They'll try to hit him with a screen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. He's going to look for the home run ball.
And he's going to him, man.
Will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Forced out wide. That's going to be caught. They're going to get the 2 points. They're going to take the lead here in the third.
Buccaneers 10.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go. 6, Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6.
Here we go. Check. Ready.
On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
60 even. 60 even. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Cowboy 80.
And that one shut down pretty quickly, but he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Brings up second and 11 at the 47-yard
They'll
line.
throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Let's go now.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll let one go down the middle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been bringing this fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's the tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They convert style there. Big play on fourth and long.
29-yard line.
Okay, break.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he will score! Jonnu Smith, touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now they'll set up to throw. This is hot. He's got it. And they tax 2 balls onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Their own 17-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
Cougar 19. Ready.
And that's going to be incomplete. They took the shot, but it doesn't pan out. They'll remain down by 1 here in the 4th quarter. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready, break. Ready. 18. No. Ready.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Got it. Ready.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
70.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
A short one there to Austin. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1. This play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and 1. It's 2nd down and 12.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh my God, that's weak. That's weak. My whole shit glitch, man. Y'all niggas be doing some weird shit on this game.
Especially when they know the offense has to be
My shit ain't
one-dimensional.
fucked
This is
up
a great
all
example
game.
here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Ready, ready.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. Going for it all. And it's brought in. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
It's Otten in motion. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Okay, ready?
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity lying.
It's Otten in motion.
Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Well, this loss here, Mike, just completely changes your approach this close to the end zone. And I'm sitting up here in the booth trying to come up with an explanation of how do you lose that many yards. And I bet down on the sideline, this coach, he's doing the same thing.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Wolf.
He'll get this out wide. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
On the ready.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points.
Let's go
kind of
now.
feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. His kick is good. He got it. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the quarter route. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60, go!
He'll drop to throw. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. This is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here's 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Panther and Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, man, open right side. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
Traffic 2. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Back to the air one more time. That's caught by Brooks. And they will take him down the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw yet again. The throw that's complete on the slant. And the work is close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
18 Pioneer.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Let's go.
They'll try it now. He's got it back. It's his 1st down. They wind up getting 4 on that 4th and 1.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Get it. Cougar 19. Go.
He'll look to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not
job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Shaheed now to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. No chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.